Let's break down this Azure architecture in 60 seconds. It starts with Azure DNS, which connects your domain name. Then we have Azure Front Door or Azure CDN. This is where your frontend is served globally, with Azure Blob Storage hosting the static files of React or Next.js. When the frontend calls the backend, the request goes through an Azure API management. This acts as an entry point and handles the routing, rate limiting, and authentication. To run backend code like Node.js or Spring Boot, Azure gives multiple compute options. You can use Azure virtual machines for full control, App Service for managed APIs, Azure Functions for serverless logic, and AKS, which is managed Kubernetes when your application is containerized or built using microservices. For heavy work like email or notification, the app push task to async queue using Azure Service Bus or storage queues and continues immediately. For data storage, we have three options: Blob Storage, CosmoDB, and Azure SQL. Blob Storage for images, videos, and PDFs, Azure SQL for relational database, CosmoDB for NoSQL or key value pair database. For security and monitoring, we have Azure Monitor, Azure Key Vault, and Azure AD. Azure DevOps or GitHub Actions automate deployment, pushing code directly to these services.